What's up, everybody? Welcome back to TJ Warren TV. Decided to do a little lunchtime UK evening video, live stream, whatever you want to call this, to talk about the latest transfer news for Arsenal. Kai Havertz has officially signed pending a medical for Arsenal Football Club for 65 million quid. I would like you guys in the chat, all you legends that are already in the chat, make sure you're smashing the likes up already, to justify this to me. I would like you to justify the signing of Kai Havertz during the intro. Welcome, everybody. Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to TJ Warren TV. Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz, everybody. 65 million. 15 million over 4 years plus 5 million in add-ons. So that is 65 million gone from a transfer budget of about 200 million. Please feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. I do not understand why Kai Havertz is even a priority for this club. We have a number 8. We have a center forward. We have 3 players that can play center forward, which is Kai Havertz's key position. Thank you, Rams. Yeah, 200. Thank you, Rams. We have 3 players that can play in center forward right now. Trossard, Martinelli, Jesus. All right. Obviously, Trossard and Martinelli mostly play on the right. But center forward, we have Jesus and that bum Eddie Nketiah, at least for now. So I don't understand where this makes sense. So yeah. TJ, say the price in dollars. It makes 82 million. I'm not going to Americanize this more than I have to, Connor. Big up. If you're available, please come on. But yeah, man. So I was talking about this. I went on Flawless's call-in show yesterday, and I asked him. I said, this doesn't make sense. This flat doesn't make sense because we have these positions filled already, right? We have a number 8 in Martin Odegaard. The best thing that I can see Kai Havertz doing is coming off as a backup for Martin Odegaard. And if people in the chat have a different idea, let me know. Because if this is our all in all, if this is our answer for the out and out striker need that we have, we've already failed. We're already in the mud. We're already in the mud, guys. We needed an out and out striker. We need a fullback. We need more depth at center back. Possibly a goalkeeper. I'm not totally Turner out yet, but we possibly need a goalkeeper that can push Ramsdale. Maybe even get somebody in there that can handle some of the Prem games that Turner doesn't even get a sniff on. I don't know, guys. It's peak right now, though. It's peak. So yeah, it just doesn't. It just really doesn't make sense. And we haven't even gotten Rice over the line yet. And that's going to be a cool. If we really want to get Rice done, it's probably going to be 110 minimum. Like if we're being completely honest with ourselves. So that's $175 million out of a reportedly 200 or not dollars, excuse me, pounds sterling, whatever you want to say, out of 200 million. Let that sink in. So now we have 25 million to do what with when we are going to sign who? Get rid of who? Right? Because we haven't gotten Rice done. So once we get Rice done, We're going to sell Xhaka for 15 million. Possibly sell Party. I don't know how much Party would go for, somewhere between hopefully 40 and 50 million. So then we have 75 million left to cover right back, center mid. And I wanted a new all out and out striker. So make it make sense, guys. Make it make sense. Yeah. So where are we at on the Rice deal? What's the latest on the Rice deal, guys? Is that just on ice right now? We have no idea where we're at on that. We can get Kai Havertz over the line, but we're still haggling with West Ham. Last bid that I saw that was rejected was 90 million plus 10 million in add-ons. Pay the money. West Ham are not going to settle for selling their legend for any less than 110. Let's be honest. 110. Minimum. And then, yeah, Timber. Yeah, I haven't even talked about Timber yet. Yeah, Rice is still in the bag defrosting. I absolutely agree. I'll get to your rest of your comments here in a second. I want this to be a back and forth with the chat too, because honestly, like, I'm absolutely fuming, and I really don't know how to accurately describe how I'm feeling without my head actually exploding. So yeah, this Timber fella, I think anybody is better at this point than the piece of glass that we have backing up Ben White now at right back, named Tomiyasu. He unfortunately is so injury prone that we can't depend on him. So anybody who can inform me on how good Timber is, let me know. He obviously has to be better than Tomiyasu. But I don't watch Dutch football, so I don't know. The only reason I know who he was is because I play FIFA. So I have zero idea who this gentleman is, how he plays. But I would go ahead and venture to say he probably has a better injury record than Tomiyasu does. We got 17 inside, everybody. Thanks for jumping on this late notice stream. I'm just absolutely fuming on where we're at right now. So let's say hi to everybody that is in the chat. We got Rams inside. Big up, Rams. Big up. I normally see you over at Tottenham away. So thanks for coming over here. Carl Rossi, big up. He's saying smash the likes up. If you're new, make sure you're subbing to TJ Warren TV. We got plenty of content coming the rest of the week. Big up Connor, my media guy. Long-haired Yeti, big up. I'll post the link here in a minute. Long-haired Yeti, you can hop on and make fun of me if you want. Party's rumored at 40 mil with 2 years left. Big up Carlo Rossi. Neves, 1 year left. Went for nearly 50. Yeah, that's a lot. Bomba Flossie, big up. We got Dr. Seymour Butts inside. Dr. Seymour Butts is going to come on my next call-in show. Everybody, you're going to meet the Butts. You're going to meet the Arsenal FC proctologist. He reached out to me on Instagram, and we're going to bring you a little bit of a show here. He's going to come in and he's going to be doing some surgery. Big up BVB David. Big up Hendon Gooner. Who else we got in here? Jaminho. Hopefully, Jaminho. You got to curb the hate. You got to curb the hate for Declan Rice. Okay, hopefully he comes to Arsenal, man. You got to see past the fact that he didn't want to be an Ireland national team player. You got to forgive him. You got to forgive him. Forgive him on my channel. I want to hear it. Latimus Prime, big up, my man. Next call-in show will probably be Saturday or Sunday. I have a lot of shows going on right now, so I'm dealing with that. But yeah, probably Saturday afternoon, Saturday or Sunday afternoon or evening, I would say. Big up Cyborg Ninja. Big up Jez. Yeah. Follow the Arsenal history more if you haven't already. Get Rice done. FFS. I agree with you, Jez. That is not a surprise. Big up Ravi. Big up all 23 inside too, by the way. That is an absolute crowd for a short notice TJ rant. So I appreciate it. Anthony says, I'm stuck with this transfer. Why are you stuck, Anthony? Why are you stuck? I'm not stuck. I don't know where he fits other than the bench and maybe starting in FA Cups or, the group stage of the Champions League. Let's be honest. Yeah, 22 likes, people. Get it up. 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 Like check. Get it up. Jamino, he wanted to be in Ireland international for 3 games and then called it quit. He's a mug. More chance of wearing a Spurs jersey on a stream than me for giving rice. Wow, that's pretty brutal. All right. Yeah, smash the likes up, everybody. Smash the likes up. Yeah, I'm actually shocked at this. So let me tell you guys about my morning. All right. I was up late last night because I had a show. And then I wake up because my phone is buzzing. Okay. 40, 50 messages on WhatsApp and Instagram saying, TJ, have you seen this? TJ, have you seen that? TJ, how are you feeling about this Kai Havertz thing? It's actually happening. It's over the line. The bad part about living in America as a Premier League football fan, let alone an Arsenal fan, is that I have to start off my day with this garbage. Okay. I have to get up and deal with bad news, especially within the last 3 months, having to do with that football club, that one. And it just like ruins my day right off the bat. Kai Havertz. Today was Kai Havertz. Before it was, what was it? It was, oh God, what was it? I don't remember what it was. I don't know, but it was like, I wake up to this bad news all the time, having to do with Arsenal. And I just think it's so funny. And then the UK guys, like I'm getting bantered before I even hit the shower. It's crazy. What else are you guys saying in the comments? Shy Havertz, get it right. Anthony says, what position he's going to play in for 60 million for a bench player. About time Arteta woke up and get the players we need. Yeah. No, I agree with you, Anthony. I agree with you 100%. Dr. Seymour Butts says, amen to that. Waking up to draws. Yeah. Dr. Seymour Butts is a proctologist. He's also an American. We just get absolutely cooked, and we have to deal with this all day long. Thank goodness the news stops around 5:00 p.m. Central Time or Eastern Time. So you just gotta laugh at it, man. You just gotta laugh, because if you don't laugh, you're gonna cry. It's hilarious to me. Yeah, transfer market in the U.S. hits faster than coffee. Well, it gets my blood boiling, that's for sure. I've had way too much caffeine, which is why I'm on the bubblies right now. But yeah, so yeah, that actually brings up a really good point now, Anthony. So I talked about this on Southern Gooner's stream, or in Tony Claude's stream the other day, and let me know if you guys agree with this. I think that the rest of our transfer business is hinging on whether or not we get Declan Rice. So we are waiting to see if we get Declan Rice over the line so we can get rid of the likes of Partey. We can get rid of the likes of Granit Xhaka, because he hasn't actually left yet, everybody. He hasn't actually left yet. Yep. Eugene dropping his Levy out. Big up, Eugene. Just wanted to call that out. So a lot of the transfer business that Arsenal needs to do is hinging on a move that, is hinging on a move for Declan Rice to get 100 million plus add-ons minimum. I think it's 110 minimum to West Ham to get their legend over here. Possible future Arsenal captain, but that's just my opinion. Jaminho, don't kill me for that. So once we get that done, then we sell Partey. Then we sell Granit Xhaka. We free up that. A lot of people were talking about Romeo Lavia coming in, young CDM. I wasn't familiar with him, but I did watch some highlights. I think he's a player. I think he would be good coming off the bench and backing up Declan Rice. We don't have a lot of depth again at that position if we only have Rice and Lavia. So I think we would need to bring in another CDM potentially. But, it would be the way of the Arsenal for Rice to get injured for the rest of the season, and then we'd be stuck with Romeo Lavia on that position. So, yeah. Oh, God. Somebody just popped in. I'll let you in a second. I gotta finish up. I know you're back there laughing at me. Because I know what we're going to talk about when he comes on. But anyway, yeah. So we got Lavia, we got Timber linked. We're still linked with Rice, but I think we're going to be linked with Rice for the rest of my life. And yeah, if I'm missing anybody, let me know. But that's all I really had to say on Kai Havertz. I was going to bring up other teams in the transfer market, which is funny that I was about to do that because this guy's here.
Sandro Tonali!
Yeah, so we're going to sign Kai Havertz for $65 million, a washed out Chelsea player who Arteta thinks he can get a tune out of. Which I think is pretty arrogant. While Newcastle, the new kids on the block, are signing Sandro Tonali for $70 million, which is a bargain in my opinion.
Yes. I was just on a space with some Milan fans. They are not happy with their ownership and President Jerry Cardinal because they think he's just in it for the money.
Yeah.
In terms of they just letting them go, and they're scared this could be a domino effect with Tomori, Teo Hernandez, Magnon, etc., or a Benacer even. So
right,
they're not happy, bro. They're not happy.
I wouldn't be either. He was a big reason why they went so far. They went far, and
yeah, bro. He is a phenomenal, one of the best midfielders, young up and coming midfielders in Italy. Let's see if it gets across the line, but man.
Well, and here's the thing too, Steven. We were talking about this the other day. Newcastle already have an extremely strong midfield. Yeah. Where in the Premier League, if you don't have a strong midfield, if you don't have depth in midfield, you're going to lose. You're going to lose. And Newcastle are just pounding the depth in.
I mean, if we play 4-3-3. If you have 6 midfielders that can come in and out in that kind of rotation for 4 competitions, that's perfect. That's perfect. If we get like a Madison or a Szoboszlai or whatever, bro, for me, it's just it again. It's one of those. It's a statement signing because he goes right into that 11. We're a stronger team for it, and it just shows the intention, right? My first signing is Tonali, and yours is Havertz, and it should be the other way around in all reality. But you guys aren't the big bad Arsenal of old.
No. And do you think just the fact that we are not the big bad Arsenal of old, do people look at us or do players look at us and say, you know what, I don't really want to be a part of that project? I think yes, because everybody keeps saying, oh yeah, well, go out and sign Oshman, go out and sign
Kvaratskhelia, Tonali.
Tonali. Why don't you do Tomori? Why aren't we bringing in Tomori? I don't think they're interested. To be 100% honest with you, I don't think Arsenal has the draw. And I'm we're big bad Arsenal Football Club, or at least that's what Top Gooners say.
It says it on the badge and all that.
I don't think that we have the reputation that some of our super fans think we do.
I think how to summarize it. Again, like I just said, it's almost like we've swapped positions in terms of attraction to an extent, and level of ambition and willingness to put the money down on the table. I think that's one of it, and I think the other thing is that our negotiators, our negotiation. I've already had a decent enough sample size with PIF and Ashworth. Mark, oh my God,
Latimus, you're killing me, bro.
No, but seriously, it shows that. I mean, we've only been relevant in the upper half of the table for a year and a half, and we're already moving like this. Our negotiation is not lowballing like Edu does. It's like. It speaks a lot. It speaks a lot, and that's why I'm so high on Newcastle, and why a lot of people obviously are seeing now that we're on the rise because we're doing things. We're just getting stuff done. Meanwhile, I feel like Arsenal are trying to negotiate from a position. It's almost like they don't rate themselves. It's almost like that you guys. I don't know.
I think we overrate ourselves.
Yeah.
To be honest, I think we overrate ourselves. I think that Edu goes into these transfer conversations with a low ball. Like, he has to be taking the piss when he calls West Ham and says, "Hey, 70 million plus 15 in add-ons over the next 6 years. What do you guys say?"
West Ham asked for
Yeah,
100.
For 100 minimum. If I was West Ham, I'd be like, "Don't call me again."
Ajax, Urian Timber. Hey, what's going on? You smoking that shisha in Amsterdam? Yeah, bro. All right, chill. All right, how much do you want for this Timber guy? Oh, we would like 60 euro, 60 mil. Do you want 35?
How about 35?
This bro plus some add-ons or whatever.
And we'll send you one of our screwed up jerseys. One of our screwed up gold shirts. I'll get into that in a second, by the way. Yeah.
It's for me, it's silly season at Arsenal with that negotiation lowballing stuff.
And we said, I've been saying for weeks, and you've been on countless streams with me, saying for weeks, almost months now, that this transfer window is going to determine the direction of this club for the next 5 to 6 years.
And it'll show how much the management and and ownership actually trust Arteta. If they give him what he wants, that means that they trust him to do a job.
This is an Arteta signing. This is an Arteta signing.
Yeah, I think so too.
Because I have given Arteta the benefit of the doubt. Okay. But this is an Arteta ego signing.
It's like a project car.
It's exactly right. This is another Fabio Vieira type signing, and not on the level of Fabio Vieira, because Fabio Vieira, loan him out and see what he can do and come back next season. I'm done. I think I'm done hating on the kid. I actually feel sorry for him. But yeah, give him a sandwich and loan him back out to a mid-table Premier League team or a championship team so we can actually do something. But yeah, this is a project signing for Arteta. He thinks he can get a tune out of this kid. Which if he does, Steve, like it's however unlikely, right? If he does, I will come on the stream and I will say, you know what, I was wrong.
Yeah, I will too, bro, because I call it how I see it.
The facts speak for themselves. And they say, oh, well, Chelsea was absolutely dross. He had a terrible spell there and it wasn't necessarily his fault. He didn't fit in. I'm sorry. He was in a Champions League winning side. Yeah. How is that dross? Like, yeah, they had a bad season. They had a bad season. You could argue because if the Russian-Ukrainian conflict didn't happen, none of that would have happened. Right. None of that would have happened because Abramovich would have still been in charge. There's a lot of factors. There's a lot of factors that go into that. So I'm not really buying the, oh, well, if this didn't happen, if it's luck for candy and nuts, what a wonderful.
I'm not a hypothetical merchant.
Yeah, I'm not either.
I like it if we're just.
Can the guy play or can he not? I watched several Chelsea games in and out of the Champions League, and this guy couldn't finish a sandwich. This guy
he's even worse for Germany, but has moments where he looks decent. Look how terrible Germany are.
Yeah.
And this guy is starting up front for them and can't get the business done. They have to rely on Niklas Füllkrug, who is still a 28-year-old Werder Bremen striker, who is only getting his first caps, and he's outscoring Werner. You know why? Because Füllkrug is an actual striker, and Havertz thinks he is. It's madness. That's the biggest problem for me as someone looking at Arsenal. You're spending that money on one player, and you're spending it on him. Why? If this was 10 or 20 million, I could see.
I was going to
could
say
see
30.
it.
I was going to say 30 just to give it, just to say, okay.
I wouldn't pay
you're
that
over the line.
much.
You wouldn't pay that
fair
much?
enough. You know what I'm saying? The ballpark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know.
Yeah. Gotcha.
But like again, don't you have more important things to get? Don't you?
I was saying it earlier, Steve. That the number 8, which is what he plays, or a false 9, we're fine in those positions.
Yeah.
I don't get it. So unless we have a starter in Odegaard is better than Havertz. Okay, I talk a lot of crap about Havertz or about Odegaard. Sorry, excuse me. I'm on one now. I talk a lot of crap about Odegaard throughout the season. He was arguably one of our best seasons, but one of our best players this season.
Yeah.
But when the moment where he needed to step up hit, he disappeared every single time. Every time. So I don't understand. Like I can understand maybe like, okay, we're gonna push Odegaard to be that guy. I don't think it's worth $60 million to get somebody to back him up.
Hell no. The only team that can afford to spend that kind of money and for a bench player is a Manchester City. But the problem is that they've had to build their way up to become Man City. You aren't at that level yet.
They
so
would
you
never.
can't be afford. They wouldn't even do that. And that was my other. I was going to go on to that.
Yeah.
Even if they did that, that's still kind of foolish.
Taib, you told this joke like a day ago, I'm pretty sure. Sorry, that one distracted me. Anyway, what do you say, Steve? Oh, man.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I just, for me, I think it just says it all in terms of like the way you're. He doesn't start for you.
No,
he doesn't start for you.
We spent $60 million on somebody that will sit on the bench for a balance of Premier League games, and
we're buying someone that goes right into that midfield and is one and in theory is one of the best in the world. So, one of top 10-ish, whatever. A very, very good player that would start for an Arsenal, that would start for a Manchester United, that would start for probably a Barca, Real Madrid, etc. For Man City, he would get significant game. You know what I'm saying, bro? It's crazy.
It's crazy. Latimus, your sarcasm, bro, is incredible. I gotta get you on the channel, bro. I gotta get you on here.
I'll send him the link if you want.
I'm a big Latimus fan. I'm not gonna lie.
Do you want me to send the link?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Right,
let's get him in here. All the real ones in the chat. Yeah, we got 31 inside, baby. Make sure you're smashing a like. Make sure you're subbing. Make sure you're subbing to TJ Warren TV and you're subbing to Strasbourg Steve Makala. Yeah. So while we're waiting for Latimus to join us, hey, did you see, because you're a jersey guy, you're a shirt guy, right?
Yeah.
Did you see
how
Arsenal continue to embarrass themselves?
Continue to fumble the bag, bro.
They sent
32 games out of 38 or something on the shirt.
Yep, 32 games out of 38.
Oh.
Yeah. Way to honor the best team ever in the Premier League, arguably. The Invincibles. Ours is gold, right? Well, we can't get the shirt right because we don't know how to count.
I thought that, you know how you have in a photo shoot, you have people to look at every little detail and be like, if something don't look right, let's take the photo again. And, you know, in terms of a you know, if someone's designing a shirt, you know, it goes through a kind of a check where it's like, does everything look all right? Is everything nice and even and symmetric if it has to be and all that? How the hell did it get through? Like, how did it get through and no one realized, oh, it's got 32 out of the 38? It's not like it's 1. Even 2 I could probably understand. It's still unacceptable, but oh, God.
Long Yeti's taking the piss.
That'd be funny as hell. No, but seriously, how do you miss out on 6? How does that go through a design check?
I don't know, man. It's one of those things. It's one of those things where they probably had like the kitchen lady counting for them or something. Like, I don't get I don't get how we.
No,
we
you
made
know
a
what
big
they did?
deal
They had
about honoring the
Edu
Invincibles,
counting. They
but we
had
can't
Edu
actually
counting
do it.
them for him because he
Yeah.
sucks at math because
Yeah.
he thinks 35 and 60 is close.
Apparently.
Edu needs to take some math class. Apparently, the Germans and working for Adidas got to work on math. Arsenal got to work on some math. Yeah, what's gonna happen to the fans that bought that shirt?
I'm one of them.
What the fuck? What?
You want to see it?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah, go get it. Go get it, man. Well, that's it's just silly season.
Yeah, I haven't even taken the tag off. So I buy these shirts. I buy the shirts every time, right?
Right.
Yeah. So it's a nice. I like it.
That's beautiful, but like
I knew what they were trying to do with it, but yeah, I'm not going to count it on the stream. But yeah, right here is what they're talking about.
the
guys.
execution. Yeah. Jesus Christ.
So every result from the Invincible season, except for 6 of them. So yeah. Keep your money. TJ, no, keep your money and spend it on tearing up Kansas. I tear up Kansas regardless.
Yeah, I know.
I tear up Kansas regardless, baby. Don't worry about that. Oof, TJ. Yeah, I know. I knew as soon as I said that I was gonna get roasted by this chat. I buy the shirts every time, guys. I just do it. Yeah, it's authentic. Yes, it is authentic, and I buy the authentic. Call me a bougie bitch. Call me whatever you want. But yeah, I knew I was gonna get shit for that, but it is what it is. It's a nice shirt. It's just, how do you fuck that up? Excuse my language.
By 6. I thought that's, bro. It's literally it's something.
I don't know. Well, no, and that's the thing. Yeah, I'm a top gooner apparently now. Yeah, Carl, you can apply for a refund, but do you really think they're going to give it? You know how long that's going to take? I live in the United States.
They don't give a shit about you.
Do you think they're going to be able to send me a refund?
Yeah,
that's hilarious.
They don't give a shit. Bro, it's like the government. They always knocking on your door for taxes, and if you're one day late, you're getting arrested.
Exactly right.
But if you need a tax refund, now they'll wait a minute to do
Drew
that.
Cannoneer, aka Drew Gunner, aka Drew Bottle Job Gunner, whatever name he decides to run with today. He says, to be fair, if you watch DJ, you can tell he's reading the comments because he starts laughing at the funny ones. I started out in the comments, guys. So I never leave the comments. I do these videos for the comments because they're hilarious, man. They're absolutely hilarious. Like you guys, especially you guys that come over from Tottenham Away and Lee Gunner's show and everybody else, you guys are top class comedians. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. But yeah, so I don't know, Steve. We're in the mud before the season even starts. That's the thing that kills me about this club is that we try so hard not to be a banner club, but then we shoot us in the foot. We shoot ourselves in the foot.
You shoot yourselves in the foot, and you think you look cool doing it. Like Arteta is like, oh man, this is a great signing, bro. He won't get more than 5 goals for you this year in the Prem. He won't give you more than 5, I don't think. I think he for me that's easy flop of the season territory because and here's actually logistically why. If player of the month Trossard in March can't even get a start in April when you need it the most, when your wingers are looking gassed, when Jesus is not producing at that false 9 position, what hope in hell does Havertz have? What hope in hell does Havertz have? Same with Jorginho. Like that guy couldn't get off the bench either until it was too late.
I know.
Same with Tierney, Zinchenko. When things were going wrong on Zinchenko's side, Tierney wasn't given that opportunity. Like, bro, I tell you this all the time, TJ. We speak with each other. What's up? He can't be a starting 11 merchant. It's a squad game. It's a squad. Everybody talks about versatility. What's the damn point if you're not going to use it? What's the point?
Right.
What's the point, bro? That's like having a transformer and only using it in one mode. Well, then you can't really. It's not really a transformer, then, is it? It's just a fucking car.
Yeah,
like it's pointless.
Yeah, I'm gonna share my screen here real quick. Just real quick. We were talking about versatility. I was looking at Sky Sports while I was doing my research for this show. Believe it or not, I do limited research for these shows. I don't just come on here and start talking shit. Hold on one second. Yeah. Big up everybody in the chat, by the way. We got 29 inside. Make sure you are smashing the likes and subbing if you're new. There's a lot of people streaming right now. So as usual, I want to say thank you for coming to TJ Warren TV for your YouTube entertainment. I wanted to share this. We were talking about versatility. These are the minutes that Havertz has played in the Premier League since 2021 or 2020-2021.
That's horrific.
So
Havertz doesn't have the physicality to be a number 8 either. So
I know that's what I'm saying. So his second, if we're counting here, like Edu doesn't know how to do, he has spent 871 minutes in the number 8, and he spent 2,774 minutes in the number 9. We do not need a number 9. We do not need a number 9. We have three potential number 9s that can rotate in and out. I don't understand this. I will never understand it. And if somebody who with a brain can let me know, I would really appreciate it, because right now I am absolutely stunned. Oh yeah, by the way, I highlighted this, Spencer. Yeah, I'm hanging on to that kid. I'm not returning it. I want to see if it'll be worth money for sure.
Oh yeah, definitely.
We can definitely turn that one around. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh well, Top Gooners. I thought y'all were signing Gundogan.
Let's go. Yeah. So that's that on Havertz. I want to move on to Gundo because look, there are people that are like, oh yeah, we don't want to sign Gundo. There are people that do. I am a Gundo in guy. I wanted Gundo so bad. Yeah. I wanted him so badly. He would have been a great replacement for Xhaka. He could have rotated, and he could have rotated into that 8. Like he is all the midfielder that this team needs. He has experience. I know he's a little older, but who cares? He is a winner. He's a winner.
No, not even that. That's a Jorginho thing, bro. This guy's a phenomenal footballer.
Yeah.
Phenomenal footballer. Like, the experience and all that's great, but, like, bro, this guy's a winner. This guy's a winner, and the fact that he's actually someone that you need. He's actually an upgrade on Xhaka. He'll score you more goals, Xhaka, than Xhaka would. And he's more disciplined than Xhaka is. But
exactly.
He's going to Barca. And that's a great signing for them because they needed someone like that.
Oh, man.
And again, it's like, all these Arsenal fans are going out the woodwork.
Yep.
They're going out the woodwork thinking that they already signed Gundogan. Like, no. That's not how it works, man.
Well, no, and that's why I'm talking about people overrating us in our clout in the world. You know, look, I don't like talking shit about Arsenal. I don't like putting the team down.
But you also don't like lying.
You have to call it out though when you see it. That's the difference. I had people in my comments after the Tony Claude show that I did the other day calling us out because we're so negative. Calling us out because and demanding an apology. And if that guy is here, turn the channel. That's all I'm going to say about that. Like, the amount of times that I get called negative, but you know, these people are fine with Arsenal being Happy Meal FC, as our buddy Minerals would say, Lullaby FC, right? Sing us to sleep. It's fine. It's fine. We'll maybe get into Europe next season. Maybe. With the way we're conducting business right now, 7th or 8th. That's what
really
that's what I'm thinking right now.
You think so?
Yeah, 7th or 8th. If we get my top end expectation, Steve, if we don't get Declan Rice, is 5th.
Oh yeah, actually,
if we get Declan Rice,
because Jacques is going out the building and everyone else is strengthening.
You have a bunch of people going out. That's why I say. That's why I said Rice is the first domino that needs to fall before we can get Xhaka out, before we can get Partey out, before we can get some of the dead wood in the midfield out that we still haven't gotten rid of, by the way. Sambi Lakanga, Mohamed El Neni, who just signed a new deal. But to top Gooners, that's like a new signing. Saliba, new signing. To some of these clapped people, man. I just can't deal with it. Yeah. I'm at it on. Call him out, TJ. I'm not going to call anybody out. They don't need to be called out. I've called them out several times. I don't care. It's not like I'm not trying to make any enemies on this. I'm just saying that I disagree loudly with a lot of what people say on here. And a lot of the time, Steve, and I play host on this channel for a lot of the time, which is why I wanted to come on here kind of solo for a minute and say what I was thinking, because a lot of the time, and I like playing host, by the way, don't get me wrong, but sometimes I need to flex the muscle of, okay, do I actually know what the fuck I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And I do.
And
a lot of the time I'm getting called out because I'm an American,
right,
or because I'm being too harsh on these players, or I don't think we have the winning culture, or I don't think we have the clout to get these players in. Name your price. But there's a reason why Joao Felix didn't come to Arsenal.
There must have been.
There's a reason why Gundogan didn't look at Arsenal.
And there's a reason why Tonali picked.
He could have phoned up Mikel and said, "Hey, Mikel, I want to come. I want to fill out your midfield. Let's win a Prem." No, he's on his way to Barcelona.
Yeah. If you guys don't get Rice from a PR standpoint, you
Jez, Jez, I can't wait for American Idiots, man. I need that sarcasm back in my life, bro. I need that sarcasm back in my life. Making their TJ Warren. I don't know. Are they a he or a she? I'm sorry.
Latimus, he's a bro.
Latimus, what up, man? Are you there?
What's up, Latimus?
Well, yeah, I'm here.
There you go.
What's up, Havertz? Havertz's ex-girlfriend. What's good?
Hey, Latimus, I'm sorry we took your legend, bro. I'm so sorry we took your legend. I'm so sorry.
First of all, thank you for having me on your channel. I appreciate it. Maybe not the best circumstances for you because of the whole Havertz stuff, but I'm happy. So that's all I care about.
The stars aligned, Latimus. It was always meant to be.
Yeah, Latimus, I see you. I see you around all these channels that I've been listening to for as long as I can remember, and yeah, it's peak for us right now. So I actually couldn't think of a better show for you to come on, to be honest. So tell me why I should be optimistic about Kai Havertz.
Sell me a dream.
Sell me a dream.
Okay, what I'm about to say. It's not me saying this, by the way, but for some reason, football fans seem to find him attractive. Steve, you know what I'm talking about. You see the way Chelsea fans treat him. We talk about when football fans talk about aura and the player looking good and being sulky. Yeah. And I've seen some Arsenal fans trying to start the propaganda as well. I don't know. I don't get it. The money you're spending, there are players. I think, was it on Tony's channel? I was talking about how there's players out there you can buy for that money. You could buy Danny Szoboszlai. You could buy Morgan Gibbs-White, who's at Nottingham Forest.
Jonathan
there's
David.
Players out there. Jonathan David. There's players out there you could spend on that money. I don't know.
The fact that Balogun, I would dip if I was Balogun. Because it's like, bro, Arteta, you don't rate me. You don't rate
I didn't even bring up Balogun because I don't expect him to stay. That's why.
Right.
I don't expect him to want to stay.
Having a player of that talent in Balogun, he's ready. And maybe and I would get it if Arteta was thinking, look, we're trying to win the league. Balogun, you're not ready to start right now. If you were going to go out and get an Osimhen or a Vlahovic, that's fine. But to go with Nketiah and Jesus and then play Havertz in midfield, but I don't know. Maybe like for me, There are Chelsea fans who still back Kai and are saying that, oh, he's going to go to Arsenal and ball out and be amazing. If he goes to Arsenal and proves everyone wrong, great for you guys because you signed a brilliant player. I personally won't care. I don't care when Chelsea let go of players and they do well elsewhere. So long as we're doing well and we're still winning, I don't care what he does.
You're a
out
Chelsea
of
fan. That's because you're a Chelsea.
Like you don't
fan.
see me. You don't see Brian River about Ivan, even though he played for us before. Mikel Marino. That's so Sociedad.
Yeah, you think I'm watching the French league trying to keep tabs on Lacazette? I'm not.
Well, he was a boss.
Exactly.
He was a boss.
I believe you, Steve. But it's all
28, I think. Something ridiculous.
Good for him.
Yeah, but he wasn't doing that at Arsenal, so it was pointless.
Yeah, I care about Arsenal. As soon as Aubameyang left, you think I was keeping up with him? No. Like I don't care. He's one of my
players that you like Willick, where you're like, oh, I hope you do all right. Like I don't got nothing against you.
Yeah, no, I don't have anything, and even then, I don't have anything about Aubameyang. Aubameyang gave me a lot of my core Arsenal memories.
Yeah,
because I haven't been a fan as long as everybody else. So
yeah,
like Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, I wish him the best, even though he's probably done.
Oh, when did you become an Arsenal fan?
What?
If I may ask, when did you become an Arsenal fan?
I really started following the team probably back in 2011 when I moved to Kansas City.
Because the Kroenkes owned.
And you chose Arsenal over
Arsenal. I chose Arsenal because they're owned by the Kroenkes, who also own the Colorado Avalanche, who I'm a very avid supporter of. I've been supporting the Colorado Avalanche since 1995. So I wanted to latch on to a fan base that's as miserable as I am under the Kroenkes, and I found a home. I'm not gonna lie, I found a home. Yeah, so that's why I'm an Arsenal fan, and the continued misery and the family that I've grown with here and grown to know on this YouTube thing is second to none. So, but Latimus, I think you're the first Chelsea fan that I've had on my channel. I'm pretty sure. I started back in March. Yeah, you're the first Chelsea fan I've had.
It's an honor because we do have our own delusional bunch in the fan base, so it's an honor.
Oh, I mean, I agree. I watch a lot of podcasts, but everybody has those delusional fans. Man,
Spurs
Spurs
real weirdos.
We're not calling anybody out on here, but
with some identity crisis, bro.
Yeah. But all I'm saying is that you got you got Arsenal Fan TV, aka All for the Views TV, out there putting out their WWE characters. I mean, there's all sorts of different channels.
Bro, don't hold up, TJ. WWE characters are actually entertaining.
Oh.
You think Julian is a WWE character?
I is a WWE character.
He would fail his audition, bro.
Yeah.
So the thing is that Julian is predictable. Good characters, and you know this, TJ, working, doing acting and stuff, and character development. Good characters aren't just one-sided. Like the villains or the heroes, they're not just all good or all bad. There's a captivating mixture of both. Like, and that's what WWE, to be fair, they have characters where it's like they have a good and you know what I'm saying? Because it's theater. It is theater. It is some athleticism and stuff, and they do actually hate each other. But like,
well, it's all like look, when I come on here, like if you saw me in person, right? Yeah. If you saw me in person, we were just hanging out without a camera on, I probably wouldn't be as elevated as I am right now because I'm on camera. I'm here to entertain the 25.
You have to have a presence.
That are here. You have to have a presence. You have to be an elevated version of yourself. But I'm not coming out here saying like, oh, I have a tagline. You know, I don't have a tagline. I'm not Mr. Box
and That's it.
Yeah. and that's it. I'm done, Steve. Back to you to say something stupid. No, but you know, I don't have like catchphrases or anything like that. I'm here to talk football with my friends and entertain all the folks in the comments. And if I do that, that's cool. And I get double the satisfaction out of that, man. Seth freaking Rollins is my favorite WWE wrestler, though, for real.
Yes,
I love Seth Rollins.
I mean, to be fair, that is what the WWE have. They have iconic characters: Undertaker, Cena, there's some chicks there that also, bro.
I was just talking about him. I was just saying him, Rams. If you don't go,
if you don't know, get to
know. Back to you, Spell, to say something stupid.
But
TJ,
I love
may
Alex.
I
Don't get
ask
me wrong.
what
I get
Arsenal-
in epic fights with Alex. It's funny.
yeah.
Go ahead.
May I ask about Arsenal? Yeah, why is it that? And I was talking, Steve. Remember I was talking about this with Tony. I think last week. Why is it Arsenal can't get rid of players properly? Like you see with Chelsea, how, and it's not even this window we've been doing this. We've been doing this for years, where we're able to recoup money somewhat for players. Like, sure, Lukaku's 100 mil, and we won't get anywhere close to 100 mil, but we could still get maybe 50, roughly. Havertz, I think, made back the money that we spent on him. Koulibaly, same thing.
No, you lost
like,
10. You lost 10 on him, Prime.
Did it? I mean, considering how bad he's been for 3 years,
that's right. Like me and Steve were saying before you came on, I wouldn't have paid any more than 30, but you guys got 65.
Yeah. Like, I don't know how Arsenal aren't able to do. Like, for example, Aubameyang. I think you guys let his contract run out or something. Or terminated his contract.
We terminated his contract.
Yeah,
Right.
and then he went to Barcelona in January.
On a free.
And
In
they
the
made
summer,
a profit.
We bought him for 12 mil. Like how why couldn't Arsenal sell him for 12 mil?
Guendouzi is the one for me where it's like, TJ, for me, he was not a bad player for you. He left, or Arteta binned him because of some of the attitude problems and that. But talent alone, you should have got more for that. You should have got more.
That's my thing. Why can't you guys get money?
We didn't rate him.
But like we don't rate Havertz, and we're getting money.
You're getting an extortionate amount of money for Havertz.
Well,
Look at how much we're getting for.
I think having a winning pedigree at Chelsea, at least before this season, had something to do with that.
Right.
It
has something to do with that.
Just like how he got sold when he didn't even play a Premier League minute. You're right, TJ. He comes from the Chelsea Academy. Chelsea Academy has had loads of players break out over the years to show that Gehi. That's why Palace want him. If it was the Birmingham City Academy or whatever, some other academy, they wouldn't be getting that kind of money, even if they were a good side.
Yeah, and Latimus, we don't know when to sell a player. I think is another when to cut our losses. So Ainsley Maitland-Niles is the example that's been thrown around lately. If 18 months ago we could have sold him for 20-25 mil and we let him go on a free after he toiled and got relegated at Southampton. That our ability to protect the value of players is non-existent unless your name is Bukayo Saka or Martin Odegaard or Saliba. Or really, like maybe 75% of our starting 11, the value is probably under 20 million for the rest of
it. But even that, like, for example, Xhaka, he's leaving, right? I think, is this his last year?
Yeah, he's gone, and he's gone. What I've seen is 15 million to Leverkusen.
Is that because of his contract? Does he have a year left?
He has 1 year left.
But the season he just had, you should be able to get like 40.
A little bit.
He's too well. That's one season. I think people might be thinking it's a purple patch season.
Yeah, but again, you're logically you're right. But the way the world is right now in the transfer market, you should be able to get more.
I just think we're coming at this from completely different perspectives, Latimus. Just because I watched him this season, but last season. He was a red card merchant, man. Like, he made so many
discipline, anger issues.
No. Well, TJ, again, no, I agree with what you're saying is fine logically. Yeah. I agree with you. But we're in a market where Caicedo's only had one season and he cost
1.5
almost 100 mil. Like,
I know what you're saying.
There's potential there, though, Latimus. With Xhaka, there's not a ton of potential. I mean, he's what 31. 31.
Yeah.
Caicedo's 21, 22.
What Prime I think is saying is that maybe if let's say you were Chelsea, you could sell him for more because of the fact that basically Chelsea know how to take advantage of the market, and they are a great selling club. Like they sell at the perfect time, and they get more. Even if a player is crap, like Havertz, they could still manage to fleece someone for 60 M's.
Right. And why? And I think that factors into why Havertz is overpriced, is because he's still relatively young. He's hanging on by his reputation that he had at Leverkusen.
Yeah.
And it's Chelsea selling him.
Yeah.
So and it's Arsenal buying Shady Acres FC, Lullaby FC, Retirement Home FC, Sandals FC. Sorry, okay, I'm done.
Sandals FC.
Sandals.
I shouldn't be talking crap about Sandals.
By the way, Dan Ashworth is apparently on his way to Milan to negotiate this Tonali thing. So Tonali is.
It's not. Listen, I'll trade Newcastle Enzo for Tonali.
You would trade Enzo for Tonali?
Bro, I mean, you know how much I love Tonali.
Yeah, I've
been watching him for years. It's not.
Tonali's a baller.
He's quality.
And I don't even watch Serie A. I watched him in the Champions League. He's a baller.
And for the Italy, for the Euros.
Yeah.
TJ, do you rate players that aren't playing in the Premier League? Because Tony didn't want Barella, because I was talking about how for big money, what I was saying because I don't rate Caicedo that highly. I was saying if you're going to spend big money on him or even Declan Rice, you could spend that on Barella, who would be maybe 80 to 100 mil, but it's worth it. He's a proven world-class player. And he was saying he doesn't rate him. I don't want players that aren't Premier League proven. And I was trying to make the point of, players like McTominay is Premier League proven, and you don't want him. So it shouldn't be based on playing in the Prem. Be based on your quality.
I rate the entire. I look at the player as a whole and his career as a whole. I don't necessarily say he's playing in he's playing in France. Portugal, so he's shit. I don't say that. I look at international. I look at his international career as well. You got to look at the entire picture. I don't necessarily.
Balogun should get somewhat of a chance for you guys, even though he scored a load of goals.
All you need to know about Flo Balogun, watch the Gold Cup or the Nations League final.
Watch him play.
Watch him play.
The runs that he makes, the intelligence,
Carl, thanks for coming by.
Sorry, positionally, he's sound. He's got the instincts of a striker. When you give him a chance, he oftentimes, more times than not, he scores. For me, the Reina and Balogun link up for guys playing in their first ever games with each other. They look like they played for years together. Mm-hmm. It was just so seamless that Balogun just fit in there like a glove, and him and Reina had a great connection. And Weah also, bro. Pulisic wasn't he was terrific against Mexico. Against Canada, he was all right, not bad. But
even against Mexico, he has touches where you're just like, what are you doing? What are you doing? He could have had a hat trick in that game.
I remember he missed the
Pulisic is still like, I'm still on the fence about Pulisic.
He's a Mexico merchant, so that's cool. At least it's that, right? At least it's that. But,
did you see the motivational speech that he gave after we beat Mexico?
Yeah.
That was so funny. Yeah, guys, we're not here. We got to beat Canada. We're not here to just spectate. We're not here to enjoy it. We got to go beat Canada. And that's all he said. And everybody's just like, yeah.
Hey, listen, it's better than Zinchenko doing those huddles after every game. Why is he doing that, by the way? Is he a leader?
He's a leader. I think he is, and I'm not trying to get canceled here, but he's in a special circumstance right now to where he and I sympathize for him. But he is in a position where like he's coming out here and he's talking and he's doing a lot of he is in a position to motivate. I don't think his play necessarily motivates people. Yeah. It definitely doesn't motivate me, but I think the fact that he is playing, you got to rate him a little bit for that. I don't necessarily rate him as a left back, but I think he is a leader for Arsenal. I mean, I think he's more of a vocal leader than than Martin Odegaard is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's more of a like. Go ahead.
No, I agree with you. I've been saying for ages that your captain is Xhaka. It's not Odegaard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and at points, Gabriel, like Ramsdale, Gabriel, Zinchenko, and Xhaka are all four of those are better. And a case can be made about Gabriel Jesus too. All five of those guys you see talking more than Martin Odegaard ever does. And Martin Odegaard leads by example, but a lot of the time he only leads by example against like Southampton and Everton. And
technically you didn't because you drew.
Yeah, I shouldn't have named those teams, but I'm talking like relegation.
And you lost to Everton.
Yeah. Hey, we beat Everton 4-0 eventually.
Yeah, that's true.
We shouldn't have split points against Everton. We shouldn't have drawn twice against
that
them.
Everton game.
I'm not going back into the team. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it again. I'm not reviewing the season again. If anybody asked me to come on and review last season again, I'm just saying no. I can't do it. I can't do the exercise anymore. I love everybody that invites me to their channels, but geez, I can't do it anymore.
Yeah.
All right, guys, I'm getting
though.
ready to. What were you gonna say?
It was a great season, though.
It was a great season to watch. That's for sure. It was a very interesting season to watch.
The ending was just ass.
Yeah, it was great. Arsenal played great football and finished second. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah. That's good. Yeah.
Yeah, we played great football, guys. I got to wrap up here shortly, just because I got to get back to work. I wanted to come on here and just rant a little bit, get a little bit of it out. I might be streaming FIFA a little bit later if anybody wants to come on.
Nice.
Rams, no, we're not. No, we're not doing it anymore. But yeah, big up everybody inside. Big up Rams, big up Long Haired Yeti, big up Long Haired Yeti. I'm sorry I didn't get you on, but you're going to be on plenty next season. I'll tell you that right now for free. We're going to go ahead and I want to say thanks to Carl Rossi, Seymour Butts. Taib was in here, Oregon Goon, Connor, all my channel regulars on here. Drew Canyonier, aka Drew Gunner, At a Time Podcast, Mama Flossie, Jamino, all you legends. Thanks for coming by. Make sure if you're new to sub, drop in your comments below what you think about the Kai Havertz signing. I really do want to get a pulse on this because I think the fan base is divided on this, like everything, like they're divided on everything else.
Yeah.
To be 100% honest with you. So, Steve, shout yourself out, my man. Steve, shout yourself out, bro. If you're there, he's putting up his jerseys.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find one of his. I got a show obviously that I'm doing about a half hour with Latimus Prime, just talking about the European season that was, European team of the season, winners, losers, transfer BS, and all that stuff. So I'll be live on Strasbourg Steve in like a half hour-ish. So join me on there.
Shoot me the link for that. I got to meet. I may or may not be able to make it just because I have work stuff.
That's fine. Yeah, I'll definitely send you the link.
Yeah, shoot me the link, and if stuff ends early, I'll hop on. Latimus Prime making his debut on TJ Warren TV. Latimus, we didn't really get a chance to talk on Tony's stream, so I'm really glad we got a chance to talk for a little bit here. You're welcome back anytime. When we have Chelsea centric chats on this channel, you're going to be my first invite. All right, so shout yourself out.
Yeah, man. Thank you for having me on again. Thank you for taking Kai Havertz. Actually, something I want to say. Is it true that Arteta wanted Mount and he ended up at Havertz?
I don't think that's true.
Okay, because if it is, that's even more embarrassing.
I don't think that's true because we were never. Well, we were linked to Mount, but Man United's links were stronger.
Why were you linked with Mount? Anyway, that's not my
I don't want any more Chelsea rejects. I don't want any more Chelsea rejects.
Listen, you guys are going to get Mudryk in a few years.
Get the good ones. Get the good ones like a Rudiger or Christensen.
No, you guys are going to get Mudryk in a few years. That's fine.
I wouldn't be surprised if we brought over Pulisic at some point too.
Oh, I love it. Anyway, thank you for having me on, genuinely. It's a good channel. Good channel.
Oh yeah.
Thanks, brother. Thanks. I appreciate it. Yeah, and we're only growing. So make sure if you're new, make sure you're smashing subs, smashing like. TJ Warren TV. I might come on a little later and do FIFA. I'm not sure. Depends on my work schedule. But yeah, make sure you're tuning in for the American Idiot Show, 9 p.m. UK time on Friday. We're gonna be back. I'm back after my absence last week with Connor and Jez, and we are probably just gonna rant more about this stuff. Dal is out this week, but we're going to have a very special episode, a themed episode, if you will, 2 weeks from last Friday. So make sure you tune in for that. But 9 p.m. UK, the regular crew will be here. Until then, everybody, Edu. You blew it!
We love you, Edu. We love you, Edu. Don't mind TJ. He doesn't know anything. Edu, we love you.
I'm just a dumb yank. Talk to you later.